My name is Leon.
My name is Steph.
Welcome to a new Product Friday. Today we're gonna do things a little bit differently. No more reading off of a script. And to help me with that, I've got my colleague here, Steph. We're gonna talk together with you about some new products we've added this week. Just because there's so many of them, let's just start with the Isonzo. I always say, if you're looking for a knife series that you want to own completely, don't go for the MKM Isonzo, because we have over 50 or maybe even 60 products now available on the website. This time they've come in with fat carbon handles. You still have the hogbill, the sheepfoot, and the drop point blade. In red fat carbon, blue fat carbon, green fat carbon, and also more copper versions. Which one do you like the most?
Yeah, I like the hogbill, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good choice. That one has the flipper. The other ones don't have a flipper. They only have the thumb hole, but still very easy to open. I think I would go for the black blade and sheepfoot. That's my favorite for sure.
Yeah. Just to get back to the hogbill, how would you sharpen it?
Yeah, good point. You would use a ceramic sharpening rod or a diamond sharpening rod. You can't really get into the recurve with a normal sharpening stone. If you do like sharpening, get one just with a drop point or sheepfoot blade. But I do really like the form of the hogbill blade. It's very cool.
And we have these in the fat carbon material.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it called fat carbon?
I believe because the company is called Fat Carbon. So
makes sense.
I don't know why they chose that name, but I think it's pretty cool. They make cool stuff. So it's carbon fiber with colored layers in it to make it look cool. The next one also has fat carbon. Can you?
Sure thing, Leo. I got you.
God damn it. Yeah, it's the MKM Gotcha. You have the Arctic Blue fat carbon, Arctic Storm fat
Storm.
carbon.
Yeah.
And the White Storm fat carbon with the black blade. This one has a normal satin blade. I really like the deep finger groove here, so you can really, some people call it choke up on it. It's just nice to hold. It's very smooth.
What I kind of miss, also compared to the other ones, is the finger grooves on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any jimping.
Yeah.
It has some here on the liner lock. If you prefer jimping, it doesn't have any. It's smooth. But for a pocket knife, light tasks, you don't really need jimping, I think. But good point, yeah.
And I also like the sound and the feel when it opens. Like you really
They're
feel...
very smooth,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if they have...
And quite sturdy also.
What kind of... I think it's just ball bearings, but really smooth. Yeah. All of them are made of Böhler M390 steel, I believe. Yeah, pretty good steel. Easy to sharpen yourself. So yeah, if you're looking for an Isonzo with colors, fat carbon, go for it.
Yeah. And did you hear that MKM called us? Because they're out of products since we bought all of them. So get yours now at our website.
We have enough.
Yeah, we have more than 50 versions. Yeah.
I have some Benchmades here. It's not a new model. It's the famous Bugout. I remember the first time I held it, I had it in my hand. It's like, oh my, that's really light. It's one of the lightest pocket knives I know, actually.
Yeah, you don't feel it inside your pocket.
I understand why it's popular. This time with fancy colors. I really like the blue and what is it, Desert Tan combination. Really like it. S30V steel.
Almost gives a gold vibe in combination with the blue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I really like this one.
Yeah, because a couple of weeks ago we had the workshop version.
Yeah, so that's yellow with a black blade.
Yeah.
That's a limited edition. I don't believe these are limited editions. But you can check the yellow one out as well on the website. I don't know if we still have them when the video goes live.
Yeah, be quick.
But you can definitely check them out. But they've made something even more crazy. That's the Benchmade Narrows.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw this on the internet.
One of the thinnest pocket, or maybe even the thinnest pocket knife out there at the moment. 7.1 millimeters thick.
Yeah.
Titanium handle.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Was it S30V steel? What's this one? M390 again, Böhler for life. Some nice blue accents to it.
It's crazy thin. It's a Bugout is thin, but it's milled out titanium, and it's
I like that they go to the extreme. So they're looking at ways to make it the most thin, the most light. I think it's a little bit heavier than. I can't really feel it, but it's a little bit heavier. But they go to the extremes, and I appreciate that. I like that. A little bit expensive, I would say.
Yeah, let's talk about the price range.
it's up there.
Let's talk about the titanium elephant in the room.
But it's special. It's original. It's something crazy.
Exactly. Full titanium, milled out,
and it's Benchmade, so it will last you a lifetime for sure.
Yeah.
If you sharpen it. Yeah. Is it still nice to hold, even though it's so thin?
Yes, it is. But yeah, I think if you use it like a whole day, I think in the end you just need a bit more body, I think, to really grip it.
Yeah.
It's a really cool design, really nice experiment, I think. Yeah.
Well, it does fit very nicely into the pocket, and just for some small little cutting tasks, it's perfect. Something that's also special, so natural. This is the Luna Maius. It's the bigger brother of the popular real Steel Luna. Pretty popular knife. We have a lot of exclusives of the
slip joints too.
Luna. Yeah. So this is the bigger brother. It has a backlock and a thumb stud that is removable. So as you can see here, there's a little screw there. You can remove the thumb stud. So if you don't want the thumb stud, or if it's not legal in your country, you can remove it.
I must say, it does feel nice to use it as sort of a jimping, because your thumb can really rest on it when you use it. So I really like the size of it.
Like some sort of ramp.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nice. What I like is that the real Steel Luna is pretty flat. The handle is pretty flat. This one's actually a bit rounded.
Yeah.
So it's very nice to hold, I would say. And the handles are made of titanium. So you have green titanium, blue titanium, titanium, which is just grey titanium, and this titanium. Yeah. And this bronze one, I couldn't really see the difference between these two. It's like a woman asking you for two different kinds of color nail polishes. It's like they're same color, right? No, not really, but
always say this one looks better.
Yeah, that one fits you more. Exactly.
Do we know the steel type?
Yes. N690. It's Böhler M390. So it has some nickel in so it's pretty stainless. Yep. Then we have the real Steel Muninn, or actually Muninn, but I'm a 90s kid, so I like the Munins. Has nothing to do with the Munins because it looks pretty tactical, pretty cool. It's almost like a dagger, kind of.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And it doesn't have the thumb stud, but this one actually has the ramp itself with jimping. So it's very nice to hold. From the same designer as the Hagen, I believe.
Oh yeah.
But it's very smooth to open and close. Looks pretty cool. Handle has some nice texture in it as well. This is micarta. Those are G10, I believe. So you have green, black micarta with silver blade with, is it natural micarta, I believe? But it's pretty coarse, so it's very nice to hold.
In VG10 steel?
Yeah, so that's pretty special. It's a Japanese steel. You see it often in kitchen knives and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's nothing fancy, but it's nice to maintain. It's
it runs really smooth.
Rust resistant. It's very, very nice to operate.
Yeah, and a small pocket clip or a thin?
Yeah, thin pocket clip, deep carry pocket clip. I just noticed actually the whole backspacer itself is made from micarta as well. Right. Usually it's something, a nice detail. Yeah. And last of the real steels is the Sacre Bleu, or the blue denim. So that it works actually. Nice. So you have the blue denim version, which again I really like the rough micarta, not the smooth. It's feels like denim jeans. Yeah. This one is a natural G10, so if you hold it in the light, you can see some, the insides, the skeleton of the knife. Has some nice gold accents. Again, with the side lock.
It runs really smooth. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you can see the steel liners itself, they actually protrude a little bit. You can see it better on this one. So if you have the side profile, you see the denim handle scales, but you also see the stainless steel liners.
Yeah, really cool. I really like the size. Like it fits perfectly.
Yeah.
With a little jimping on top. Yeah.
Gotta love it. Cool. Finally something other than pocket knives. Some nice axes.
Yes.
Oh, my axes. Okay, so this is Adler. It's not a new brand that we've added to our website, but we've added more axes. This one is a typical German style axe. Steph, you're holding the American style axe. So as you can see, it's much thinner here. This one has more weight closer to the edge, so it has more power, but it's a little bit heavier to swing. I really like the quality of the axe head. It fits really nicely on the axe head, and the pins here and the wedge, they're very tight, not broken or anything. It's very good quality. It's carbon steel axe head with a coating on it. That coating is just for travels. So if you get it into your house, it's not going to be rusted. But when you use it, the coating does go away. So our advice is to always store it when it's dry. Same for the handle. There's no coating here on the natural part of the handle. Our advice is to oil it, or even give it your own finish with maybe a burnt finish. Then you get to the colored stripe, which is just a piece of paint. This is much more special. Let me turn it around. So this is anti-slip paint. It's a paint with some sand particles in it, or something like sand. It's if you're used to just normal wooden axe handles, it's a bit coarse. But again, man up and get some actual blisters on these office hands. Yeah. But it's also for if you're wearing gloves, it's not slippery at all. So it's very cool stuff.
Really cool thing that sets it apart from a lot of other axes that we sell. Now, when you buy an Adler axe from us, you get a free tote bag, which is really cool. Not all axes fit in the tote bag, but it's really cool. So buy an axe, get a tote bag, and be cool.
For sure. It's a cool bag.
Yeah. Now,
they also have different axe heads, as you can see for this one. There's more of a splitting head. The wider part makes the block explode kind of. So it really pushes the wood away nicely. So you don't need a big or heavy lumpy axe. It's just small axe with big capabilities.
Can we talk about the overstrike guard? Because I saw a video where you explained how to chop down a tree and how to chop wood. Yeah, so
I don't actually like the name overstrike guard. Because it doesn't really protect against an overstrike. And an overstrike is when you, this is the piece of wood, and you go to chop it and you miss. Usually the momentum breaks off the axe head. That's a very common mistake people make. So in the video, we probably link it down in the description. We say aim for the front of the wooden block, and you will hit it in the middle. But even if you hit it in the middle, sometimes wooden pieces hit the handle. So it protects against that, but it doesn't protect against an overstrike. So
it's better than the leather ones I've seen. So it protects it a bit more. But as you said, when it doesn't really protect from overstriking, don't call it an overstrike guard.
It protects against damage, but it doesn't really protect against overstrikes. But good point. Yeah, but still, they remind me of axes you find in your garden store, but then with much better quality. So that was Adler. Thank you guys for watching. Let us know down below what you think of this concept of this, with two people. Yeah. What's that? It's an Adler. Grab your binoculars. We're gonna watch an Adler while drinking a Radler. Let's go.
Ja, let's go.